A little stimulation for your brain, lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Lock it in, lock it in, yeah. The Joe Lockett Show, lock it in, lock it in, yeah. The Joe Lockett Show, lock it in, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
What's up, y'all? You know what it is. It is the Joe Lockett Show coming to you on this holiday week. And it's your boy nephew. You feel me? Starting out the show. How y'all doing out there? Shout out where is Joe today. And I know the viewers in on TikTok. I can't see y'all. But on TikTok, shout us out, man.
We got Debbie, we got Big Sexy. What's going on, Greg? What's going on, Tony?
Ohio. I can't do the other part. Gozaimasu.
There you go, Gozaimasu. Okay, Ohio. William, what's up, baby? What's up, Vivian? How y'all doing today, man? Welcome into the Joe Lockett Show. It is the top of the hour. Y'all know where y'all can be. Y'all can be anywhere in the world, but y'all are chilling right here on your couch, baby, because it's the holidays. Hey, Shar, how you doing, baby? Or maybe you're off work, or maybe you're getting ready to get off work. It's going to be your last day, but wherever you at, thank you guys that I had to get to.
Now you gotta handle business. That's
you know, involving the show, you know what I'm saying? So it really was God has blessed this podcast, man. It's growing by guys. Thank you if you're sharing the video, if you're liking our videos, if you're chiming in from day to day, if you're buying the merch at joelockett.com. Thank you. Every little bit helps. If you don't have any money, share the video.
Yeah.
If you don't want to contribute anything to the Cash App, just hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys.
Hit the love button.
Hit the love button, whatever it is. Thank everybody.
Spread some love.
And here's the thing, nephew, holiday weekend, a lot of people been inboxing me, are we going to do the show on Thanksgiving? Okay. Because some people, what do the lonely do at Thanksgiving?
You better eat.
Well, some people don't have the family. Some people don't hang out with their family. Yeah. And some people saying that they're going to miss the Joe Lockett Show. So this is what's going to happen, y'all. On Thanksgiving, I'm giving the team off, right? Thursday and Friday. And maybe Wednesday. We're still talking about that one, but definitely on Thanksgiving and Friday. But to everybody who have subscribed to my show, this is where the subscription come in. You're going to get your boy, right? I'm going to go live. You have to be on TikTok. But if you're on TikTok and you have subscribed to my show, I will be doing a live show on Thanksgiving, and I will be doing a live show on Friday. Okay? So if you guys have subscribed to the show, you're a subscriber to the Joe Lockett Show, you'll be able to watch the show. It's going to be for subscribers only, right? And I'm going to do a show specifically just for you over the holidays. And that's going to be my thank yous for all our subscribers that actually, has been subscribing for the last, since we left the, and our subscription base is growing. So thank you guys so much for that, right? I think we have like over 20 people who have subscribed. So thank you guys for the subscriptions.
Show right now.
But thank you. I mean, thank you everybody for subscribing to the show. We appreciate you. So if you would like, to get these special privileges when things come up like this here, subscribe to the show. It's a small fee, but it does help. And stuff. People. Like get into this with Black Rose because I think he's a he or she is.
That's a he.
Okay, I think he's a troll because my show, this show here is about love. I love Black people. I love white people. I love Asian people and I love Latino people. I love human beings. Okay. So there's no bias here on our show. This is what we do. We do love here, period. We all about love. We all about love and jokes.
Yeah, and that might be a troll.
How you doing, baby? How you doing? Good evening, everyone. Erica B, how's it going? She's in the house. Houston, Texas, in the house. Houston. Let me know where y'all chiming in from. Hey, I know we got Tokyo. We got, y'all don't know if Tokidoki Fly. She's in Japan right now, in Tokyo, right? So it is 4, 5, 6. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. She gets up in the morning just to watch this show out of Tokyo. So we really appreciate her. We got Winston Salem in North Kakalaki in the house. Stop that. Let me stop that. And then we got Baker's in the house.
Redbone is a female.
Redbone's a female. Okay, bye. Peter's in the house. I know Ian's in ATL. We got Washington, D.C. Penny, I didn't know you was in the D.C. area. What's going on, baby? We got Durham, North Carolina, Kakalaki in the house.
We got the Turkey Day special. All right, go Lions. We got Motor City up in here.
Okay, got Motor City in the Detroit. We got Houston, Texas in the house.
Y'all are a Thanksgiving special at this point.
Hook 'em. We got Texas in the house. Hook 'em.
No.
Damn, baby, where you been? Tam's been out of town. You know, I'm mad at Tam. Tam did not invite me to Montana. I saw her on Instagram, nephew. Before we get into the show, I'm gonna get on Tam. That's my baby, right? She was out in Montana, dude. She was with another man.
Oh, good for you, Tams. Good for you. Yeah. Don't be getting in the way of her happiness.
Really?
She might like this dude.
Really?
And he took out. Good. Hey.
But it's okay. Hey, Tam just pulled the Biz Marquee on me.
Oh, baby, you got what I need.
Tam said he just a friend. Okay, it's all good, Tam. Hey, I hope you had a good time out there. Look like you guys enjoyed yourself. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Tam said, oh, wait a minute, baby. He's just a friend.
Yeah, I bet he chocolate too. You know she got a thing for chocolate. She said it already.
Tam's got a thing for chocolate.
Yeah. She already said it already. I remember. I remember, Tam.
Hold on. Let me open up my shoulders. What?
I
Hey,
do have
how's it going, baby?
I do have a
Hey, Tammy.
I need to ask this from you. I don't think I never asked this from you. What's your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday. Ooh.
Because we getting into Thanksgiving. It's like what, 2 days away?
Shaw, hold on. Shaw said she getting jealous. Shaw, how you gonna get jealous when I gave you a shout out for them fish nets black pantyhose you had on Saturday?
Oh my
God. Okay. She had that on Instagram. She put that on Instagram so I can talk about it. She got on them, bro. Shaw, you better stop. And Shaw went dancing without me too, so I'm a little mad at you. Hey, Lady J, how's it going? But go ahead, Candace. His birthday is your favorite holiday. Candace, what?
No, you can't use your birthday as your favorite holiday.
You Candace? Hold on, Candace. Like she knows your boy. I love you too, baby.
Wait, was she right?
No.
Okay.
But I'm just saying. But she put that out there like she no, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Damn, do we? Why not? Oh, okay. Damn, said why not? Candace. Okay, so what's my favorite holiday?
Yeah, what's your favorite holiday?
Ooh.
You can't use your birthday.
Okay. Yes, you was what? Candace, do I know you? For real. So what is it, Redbone? So my favorite holiday. Ooh, let me think now. I would say if I'm in a Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day? If you was in a relationship?
If I'm in a relationship, I would say Valentine's Day because Thanksgiving and Christmas really then kind of played for me.
I can see that.
But honestly, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, it's Valentine's Day or that person's birthday. I'm all about celebrating somebody else. I'm not about the the self-indulgence myself.
Mhm.
I like my spotlight for what it is, but I don't when I'm off air, right? I don't really care for the spotlight. So I'm gonna be honest, Valentine's Day and seeing the woman that I'm with smile on Valentine's Day will probably be my favorite holiday because I get to spend time with somebody I know that truly loves me, and you didn't. Hopefully, we just didn't go buy each other a freaking a 2 cent 2 second gift. I call it the number two gift.
The number two gift. All right. What's the worst one or the men?
And after
Sure.
holidays, New Year's.
New Year's is lit.
New Year's,
she took my favorite.
New Year's is another. I didn't think about New Year's, but New Year's is another. That would be my second favorite. If I'm by myself or with somebody, because that is a new start for me. Or
New Year's and Christmas for me if I was in a relationship.
Hey, Rachel. Exactly.
New Year's and Christmas for me.
Okay, so Candace say 4th of July, and I'm going to say
4th of July.
No, Candace say that. She's but for
that's
me,
a good one though.
4th of July do this for me, but. I'm a very good July does nothing for me, bro. It does nothing for me. But let me say this. We're gonna read some of these people off of social media too. Share the video and hit the like button. Let's get it up, y'all. Let's go. I'm gonna say my worst holiday. Worst holiday. Man. Worst holiday. Worst.
Somebody dropped the cap. Golly. Worst.
What could be? Because I want to think about this. His hasn't even discovered America. Let's go.
Yeah, we might as well discover America.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Big Papa, what's up, big dog?
I know this is gonna be hate.
What? So what's your best holiday first?
My best holiday would have to be either Christmas or New Year's.
Okay.
If I'm in a relationship or not.
Mm-hmm.
I just like because that's the time I get to see all of my folks most of the time. And then I'm a giver to an extent, but I like the atmosphere of it. It's a light, it's a vibe.
Wait a minute, stop the press. Can you hold that thought? Don't forget what you're saying.
Okay.
Big Papa, don't do that.
What do you say?
Don't you do that, Big Papa. And I don't love it when they call you Big Papa, so stop that crap. No. You're getting a little softer, Joe. I like this for you. You must be seeing someone. What the hell do you mean I'm getting softer? What? A lot of people, bro, I'm gonna ask you a question. He's not the first person.
He's not. This has been consistent for a minute.
Everybody said I'm getting soft. What the hell is, bro? Am I getting soft? Then y'all explain this soft to me. Big Papa, can you come on here?
It's not the soft you
Lady
mean.
J say I'm soft too. What are you getting soft about?
You supposed to be soft, Lady J.
I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing. But I'm trying to say, where am I getting soft at? Because I'm not being conceited and I'm talking about different topics.
No. That's what? No. Talking about different topics. No.
I'm just saying because I'm getting softer.
From how you sound when you're talking, you sound like you're getting a little bit more compassionate. You sound like you feel me? Yeah. Somebody done mushed you up. we trying to get track of you. A few weeks ago, you was coming out ruthless.
Okay, nephew. We know everything. Okay, you know all behind the scenes.
But that
is up. Am I seeing somebody? I'm gonna let
somebody said it must be a woman. Hey, it must be something.
Okay, stop this. Let me tell you, it's a holiday, and I'm just trying to be nice. But y'all want me to bring up the Scrooge in a brother. Don't have me to come in this mug and start acting stupid. Can a brother be nice for the holidays? It's the holiday season. Can I be nice to everybody?
Oh, okay.
Just saying.
If you say so.
Can I be, hey, Tammy, how's it going? I'm just saying, can that be nice? I mean, bruh. Yeah. But you know something? Let me ask you. Okay, let me ask you a question. Is this new softer side good, or is it a bad thing?
You need to ask the women. You need to ask the women that. I ain't like I'm seeing.
Hey, what I gotta say, man, I thank you guys so much because I think people love that this show. We're not a show that just sitting. We could sit in front of the camera, right, and put on some wife beaters and just watch and tell people if I get 10,000 likes, we'll talk. Really put on a show for an hour or 2 hours, right? So
Yeah.
I want to tell everybody, man, worldwide across Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Thank you guys so much because you guys, we really work at this show. We're not just, and I'm not knocking anybody if that works for them, but we really put on a live radio show for you guys every single day. You know what I'm saying? Because our background is radio. We left radio and we went into podcasting, but we still wanted to do it live just like we did on radio. So I thank you guys for rocking with us and showing people that original content. And people don't realize how much work it takes to put in this, to do a live show for 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, not just sit here and talk trash, but actually do a show. Hey, Shamil, how's it going? So thank you guys so much. I'm not going to do that, Ken. That would, okay, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to open up my shirt a little bit and I'm going to hold a glass of wine.
For 1,000 more likes, we're going to get 2 more buttons on button.
There you go. Do like this. I can't even. That would be. But from TikTok to Facebook, they just hanging out with us. They get to hang out with each other worldwide.
That's true.
So
from Tokyo to Nigeria,
from
all the
Tokyo
way
to
back
Nigeria,
to the USA,
to Washington D.C., North Carolina, to Tennessee, to Atlanta, to Birmingham, Alabama. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you guys. All right, y'all. You guys are locked into your favorite eating right. If you guys want to join the show, if you want to talk on the show, and I don't say this enough, you guys can come to TikTok, and if you guys want to talk on the show, say I want, hey, Pennsylvania in the house. Tammy's in Pennsylvania. I appreciate you, baby. You can come on TikTok, and we will bring you on live, and people can hear you all over the world. So let's get ready to get into this. Got them roses gold locks on Joe Lockdown. That's my boy ain't playing. Of course I'm not, baby. Y'all know how we do it. All right, y'all. So I want to talk about this today. You got anything else you want to put in there? Oh, make sure. Got to go ahead and give our sponsors a shout out. Want to give a shout out to Tamise Creations for having our studio smelling like what is that?
Ocean breeze.
Ocean breeze, man. I love that ocean spray.
Ocean spray,
man. It has our studio smelling. Tamise Creations, actually on TikTok also. Go out to Tamise Creations and get your candles. They're sent. It doesn't take much for them candles to go ahead and get your room smelling well, like our studio. And also, if you guys like our merch, right? My new merch is selling very well. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, mostly women. I'm just gonna be honest, has bought the hoodies and the t-shirts and the coffee mugs. So thank you, ladies, so much for buying the My Time, My Life, My Choice sweatshirts, right? Thank you guys so much for that. And for the women who want those private things, we are doing those things for you. We're working on that too. So thank you guys so much for that. All right. Good smelling men are attractive.
That's true.
Well, I just got out the shower because I just finished working out. So, and I put on some cologne. So I think can y'all smell me through the cameras?
Can they smell you through the cameras?
Can you smell me?
Oh my God.
Can you see me? I'm gonna put a smeller cam on these cameras so y'all can smell this nice aroma that I got going on, because I do smell pretty good because I just got out the shower. Real talk. Honest.
Do they even make that for the phone?
Back into the studio. I literally just got up. And stop, Shaw. I'm being very. Just got out of the shower, seriously, and I ran to get on here right now.
Stop be on that timing when she get on the show. She be on that timing, boy.
You need to stop with your mess. He's not going to find out. He's on the other side of the sofa. We're not going to do that. He stop. All right, guys. Hey, D, baby, how you doing? You guys are locked into your favorite. Yeah, D needs to stop.
Wait a minute. I'm not living this man.
D needs to stop. Okay, D. Hey, D. Let me put. Hey, D, why don't you come on to the studio? I'll text you the address right now. Why don't you come over, then you can tell me how to.
God. Okay, let's get started with the.
Dude, I'm just saying, because
Oh my
nephew
goodness.
ain't gonna tell y'all a damn thing. I'm just being
At
honest.
all. Hey, hold on. Tell the folks in the back. At all.
That ain't happening. Big Papa said, "Don't do it, nephew. It ain't happening, y'all. We ain't. It ain't. Hey, we know our agendas on this on this
Yeah,
channel. Here.
man.
We know who we are. Let me just say that. All right, y'all. Let's get into the show, man. Let's get off of that. Long enough, so that means I got to stay on longer because I have not did a topic right. Let's get into this. All right, let's talk about it. Critique versus attack. I really want to talk about this today because I thought about it when I was working out in the dungeon, right? Nephew, I want to talk about this because the holidays are coming up, and things are going to get misconstrued. People are going to have certain ideas
and opinions
about certain things that happen, right? And you go try to talk to your mate. Have you ever tried to talk to your mate and they take it as an attack instead of a critique?
Yes, I definitely have, and it kind of reminds me of those reels or those memes that's been coming out every holidays when you get around your folks and they heard the news from hearsay or from so and so, and then they brought it up at the table.
Right.
Yeah, bro. So I can see how that kind of feel like that when you're dealing with your
especially significant other, right?
Yeah.
All right, you got ocean gap when you're with somebody you love and you're trying to tell them something why it's not working for you, right? It's not that you don't love them, but you want to tell them why it's not working for you, right? Because you would say, we need to talk, right? Or however y'all do it in y'all relationship. But when it comes down to it, you get to talking, then all of a sudden, the person you're talking to, it was the man or the woman, they feel attacked. And so now they become defensive. And now your point of what you were trying to tell them, nephew, you know what happened? You wind up consoling them in their emotions, and you don't get a chance to really get out what you're saying.
That's if you're nice.
Yeah, it's if you're nice. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, how many of you have been in these situations? And what I want to talk about is, if you're in the point of my baby, Penny, Candace, Brianna, okay, Tams, how do we get past the point of you taking what I say as an attack then versus a critique? Because if I'm your man or you're my woman, why would I take it as an attack from you? You know what I'm saying? Why do we get defensive? Is it because it's true what they're saying?
It could be, but it could be how they're saying it too.
But even no matter how that person said, because you know that person, when they get passionate about what your mate. Stop looking like that, bro. You know who your woman is. And when she get passionate about something or she feels some kind of way, she either gonna cry, she gonna get loud, she gonna say it in a vulgarity type manner. Come on, bro.
Me knowing her and me trying to find out the root of where it is completely different.
D said delivery is important.
That is important.
Your mate.
That does not. 9 times out of your part.
Hey, be the boss. How you doing? But if I'm stern because I feel a way, I don't think you should take it as an attack.
I don't know if most women would know.
Penny said how it's perceived. Okay.
Yeah, I don't, and that's Penny is definitely right. That how it's perceived too. But I get where you're coming from with that. But I'm pretty sure,
huh? You ain't trying to hear it?
No, because I do that. when I come off stern. That's what I'm saying. I get where you're coming from with that, but when it's stern to most women, it's not received that well.
If I'm talking to you, if I'm talking to the ladies on here, and I'm upset with you, as long as I'm not using vulgarity and I'm not yelling too loud, but I'm being direct, is that a problem? As long as it's constructive, I get it. Constructive meaning what? Because I'm mad at you right now, Shar. So if I'm mad at you right now, Shar, and I'm talking to you like this, Shar, are you going to listen to me?
Yeah, you know I'm upset, even though if it is constructive.
I hear what you're saying, but Shar, you need to listen to me because what you did right now, what you did last at that party, that was bull job, and I really don't appreciate how you came off. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm talking to you like that, is that an attack?
Man,
or should I? Or
I had other one, man. Man, that was some bull, man. You already know how it is with me when I'm talking to you, bro. But when you finna come and you do all this in front of all the folks like that, man. Man, no, you want to hit it. It kind of go like that.
But okay, but is that an attack or is that a critique? Because you're upset. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, you're right. Because
is that
didn't come out like it was directed towards you. It's just more for what you did.
Okay, so Lady J said you better take it down. Okay, so
and that's where somebody.
So is it an attack or is it a critique?
You know, you get a certain level in them volumes and that octaves. It's an attack from us or somewhere.
And Shar says, okay, I'll listen. And if it's not an attack, especially if
like, do most folks
said as well? Okay. Being upset or not, because now you have no matter, you automatically has put attack in the equation. If you're a woman, you come to me and you say you're upset about something or something you don't like, I can't say it depends on why you're mad. I need to listen to my woman. I'm not talking about we dating or collecting data. I'm talking about you, my girl. We monogamous. You it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't. This is the way I feel about it. Can I just be real?
Okay. Because I'm alive.
I cannot with you today. But okay. But I'm gonna say this. And I have learned this. If you're my baby ladies, right? If you're my girl, Erica, if you're my girl, St. Louis, if you're my girl, D, if you're my girl, Deborah, I cannot perceive what you're doing to me as an attack. I have to perceive it as you're angry about or in the moment. And I have to kind of sit back and absorb what you are feeling. I may not understand it, but I cannot perceive it as being an attack on me because I know you love me. Now, I've learned that now, even though she's coming at me crazy, right? And saying some stuff, the woman that I love is coming at me like that because she's upset about something that actually happened. So is it that because I don't want to hear her that I go ahead and go on the attack back? Because usually if you love somebody, think about what I'm saying now. If you love that person, you know doggone good and well they're not trying to attack you. You know doggone good and well they're pissed off and they want to get they're venting their frustration towards you. They're not attacking you. If you know your wife or your man, your husband, your girlfriend, or boyfriend, if you know they truly love you, let's stop. You know that they are not attacking you. Something, right? Right? You got to know who you with. Okay, let me read some of y'all comments before I keep going. I'm going to listen first. D, you can't talk without yelling. Watch your tone. Okay, once you tell me to watch your tone, I'm going to stop talking.
Yeah, that's going to trigger me.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you tell me to watch my tone,
that's going to trigger me.
9 times out of 10, if I'm talking to D, I'm going to talk in a stern voice. I'm probably going to be, if there's a 10, I'm going to be at a 6. I am.
8 or 7 out of 10.
No, I'm not going to go to an 8 because I do.
No. I'm saying on the other end, 8 or 7 out of 10, I'm not checking you when you do it.
Exactly.
So we can't do that, bro.
Eric said, I don't care how angry we are with each other, you can't talk crazy. That will go no. Talking crazy. Now, I don't agree with you calling your woman or your man out his name, calling them stupid or belittling each other. I'm not talking about that. But
when I'm calling you out on what you done,
if I got to come to you and let you know, hey, if I'm your man, I'm not going to tolerate you doing this, D. I'm not going to tolerate you doing this, Rachel. And I'm going to tell you, if that's what you want to do, you don't need a man like me. Now, if that's going to ruffle your feathers, you feel that's an attack, or you feel that that's a threat,
we attack.
We got to talk about this, because a lot of times it goes past the attack and critiquing. It goes, are you threatening me that you gonna leave? No, I'm letting you know
I will.
You know what I'm saying? But how do we get past that? Because the person that's saying it, they're mad at your actions or your verbiage, but they love you too.
Okay, so how do you take a critique?
Man, people that went out on this. Work it out. Miss St. Louis said, if you're with someone that talk to you crazy, that's a personal problem. She says, watch your tone. You can discuss without yelling or being aggressive.
Everything down, and if a certain type of tone or whatever it is they don't like from a person getting said towards them.
That's me.
That's you?
That's me all day. I would sit there and look at you stupid.
Man.
Bruh, I was shut down quick. Because it's two ways you're going to get me. Either calm or stupid. Right? And I don't get stupid with a person that I love. Right? So if I get quiet and you keep going, I'm going to get up and walk out. What I'm not going to do is lose my cool with you. Because one thing I have learned about me, if I got to go back and forth with you about an issue, we're not going to make it.
Back and forth is different from how it's delivered.
No,
because I can get back and forth and it's not going nowhere. I'm that to an extent, but
okay.
I'm not for me. I like I told you, for most stuff, I just kind of take me out of it. I'm there and I take it that way. Mm-hmm. So if you're the one animated, or if you're the one, you know what I mean, in your emotions there, mm-hmm. For me, nothing can get solved if both folks in their emotions. So I take mine out.
I got two golden rules. Don't go past a 6 with me on tone, on volume. On volume, and don't curse at me. I have a huge problem, right, with you cursing at me, right? Or you saying, or belittling me, right? Because one thing I would not tolerate from a man or a woman, the disrespect, right? Because I feel if you got to curse at me and call me an MF or call me, I'm tired of this, blah, 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 blah.
That's derogative. You provoking me at that point. But what if they cussing around the situation?
If you're cursing
like, this is some messed up ish. Oh man, that crap that was happening.
I'm cool with that.
That's some bull.
Because you're keeping it on the issue. Curse. But that's letting me know that you love me, but you mad at me. I can accept that. You see what I'm saying?
Mine's is so backwards stuff.
But I can't accept if you're calling me MF, right? And you're cursing at me too. Because first I can't get past MF, you just called me. Bro, the conversation, everything you said, I just went numb because you just called me an MF, right? And I'm looking at you like, in my mind, either I didn't say it or I'm thinking, who the hell you think you're talking to? You know what I'm saying? So everything that you done said after that, I didn't hear because I'm ready to attack you on the ML part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I agree to that point. If
Uh-huh.
it's derogative or it's aimed towards me, I'm gonna feel away because you're provoking me.
It's exactly be about. Go ahead, nephew. Go ahead.
No. I just said,
Yeah.
you provoking me at that point.
Right.
If you aim at me.
But this is what I've been told, right? Women are just combative, right? Seriously. Some men are and some women are, right?
A lot of them hate to hear that,
right?
But
let's be real.
That's the truth.
Some women are freaking combative and they don't know how to talk to a man unless they are combative, right? That's just point blank. And I'm not a man. I've never had a man deal with me in that situation, right? But I'm telling you, women, some of y'all don't know how to talk to a man unless when you get mad, unless you belittling him, unless you're talking crazy to him. Because obviously in your lifetime that you've been living, men have allowed you to talk to them that way, right?
Or you've been empowered by it.
Or you've been empowered by that kind of stuff. And again, I'm not telling you, but some men like myself, I'm not that dude that's going to tolerate that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to let you belittle me because you think you can. I'm not going to let you take shots at me in the time that you think that you can. And
Yeah. Keep buzzing by you. He can't move from over there.
Get the hell out of here. It's the Axe soap that I got on. Okay. But let's see. St. Louis says that's true. It does go both ways. And like I said, I don't know if men does it to women and talk to women crazy, but I know women are quick to go after a man and talk to him something stupid, right? If he allows her to, right? And I'm gonna say this to men because I'm big on respect. It's one thing that I don't do. I don't care how mad I am with you, even as a friend or somebody I don't like, right? I am not going to denigrate you to the point that it has to be with vulgarity. I'm not. That's just me. Yeah. And the one thing I do not call women, right, is the B word. That's one thing I stay completely away from, and I don't call you an ML. Just don't use, and I will not allow those words to be used towards me, right? But I've had women tell me, you don't get to dictate to me how I, and like I said, and
I've been told that too many times.
But again,
that's why I stopped caring, bro.
I look at it in this manner though. And let me ask you what you think, ladies and gentlemen. If somebody's telling you you don't get to dictate to them how they are angry and vent their frustration towards you, are they right about that? Or are they being very defensive and trying to control the narrative?
I say they are. I just respond with, you don't tell me how to respond either. Because you can do whatever you like, but if I respond, my response is to how you're doing. It's a cause and effect for everything.
Because I do understand when Yeah, no, I have not. But you may love this person too, right? But I think you got to set the tone up front, what you're going to tolerate and not tolerate from that person. Because I just believe if you love a person, bro, you can't call them an MF. If you love a person, you can't call them a B. That's just me. Is it love? Is it really love if somebody can be mad at you and call you an MF? Is it really love when a person they can call you a B and then tell you they're sorry later? I'm asking because I don't know. But I just feel if you call me, I'm not gonna get past that.
Well, you have that boundary on certain words.
No, but I'm saying, but if you're cool with the person, Can you perceive that? I'm gonna ask people that's on here, that's listening to our show today on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. Do you truly love that person that you're saying those words to, or you? I'm asking.
I'm only going based off of me and how my folks do.
Okay.
For the folks that I have gotten arguments with, and we're still cool to this day. For us, we don't read into words until it's time for us to read into the words. Like we'll joke around and say anything at this point, right. But you feel me? It's how you say it and how you're giving it off with that energy. Like no,
I'm talking about when you mad.
No, I'm saying when you're mad, but when you're mad with somebody and they're giving you, I'm just upset energy, you can read in between them saying stuff versus them saying I'm upset and we finna do something. Like for us, it has to get close to fisticuffs. It got to get close to, you know what I mean? But that's just our boundary level on that. There's a lot of other people that have a boundary level with, saying it, period. That's how I weed it out.
Okay, so yeah, it's right. So right.
What? You're a sailor, man.
You know what I'm saying? But if my friends call me, I'm gonna say, "What's up, B?" Right?
Yeah.
Or "What's up, ML?" Right? That's my friends.
But like I said, it's the boundary levels.
Right.
Like when I'm with you, I say ninja a lot.
Right.
But I use ninja when I'm around you.
Right.
But when I'm around other people,
you use the other word.
I use the other word, and I know I'm for sway with it. Right. But at the same time, with the person that I'm with, I care about, and I do something different with.
And I'm gonna tell you something in front of America. I appreciate that.
Yeah, because you told me you didn't like it.
Yeah, but a lot of people, even though I said I didn't like it, a lot of people will still use the other words of the ninja, right? And I appreciate you respecting those boundaries. It wasn't even a boundary because I said I do it. But you went ahead and said, you just say ninja around me too. So I appreciate that real talk. Thank you.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
But start noticing them boundaries, you start, all right, bet. Then we ain't gonna have that problem because I ain't on that time. You feel me?
Right.
So, but when folks get upset, a lot of folks don't know how to really contain their emotion to be aware of the boundary line. So for me, with me knowing that, and you know what I mean, thinking most folks is like that anyway, I tend not to. That's when I take my emotions out of it. That's when I take me from the situation.
So let me put this out to the audience, okay? Because me and you've been talking a lot about this for the last 30 minutes, right? You guys are locked into your favorite rider, favorite digital network, live radio show. It's the Joe Lockett Show on the Joe Lockett Digital Network. Ladies and gentlemen, how do you handle this? How do you handle a critique versus attack? When do you feel it's a critique? And when do you feel attacked? And how do you talk to your mate when you feeling attacked? Because a lot of times what I see is the person that's trying to talk to you, if the other soon in the next is when you're with your mate, they love you, so they're really not trying to attack you. And how do you handle the critique that they're giving you, or the advice or the opinion that they're giving you about the situation, so y'all can move forward and enjoy your holidays? Let's get into it. How can y'all do that?
Real quick, sure. There is a boundary level in a relationship that I do, and I hold that super stern.
What's that?
We can speak how we need to speak in private. That's where I'll let you cook. That's where I'll be like, all right, if you do say certain things, I'm tending to look over it.
Okay.
But in public, I shut that all the way down.
If a person disrespect you for me,
in private is no difference in public. But my thing.
No. I'm with you. In public, bro, if you even have the audacity, the unmitigated gall to do that to me in public, we're done. We're done. No. Listen to me. We done.
Hey,
Bro,
with you.
no.
You need to find your way home.
We done. We done. If you can't hold whatever the hell is on your mind until we get in that car, if you need to pull me to the other side of the venue or whatever, if you got to do what you got to do in public, we speak in French. We are done. We understand. If I got to take you home, that will be the last time you see me. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk about it. Bruh, if a woman at this age and this stage in my life try to embarrass me in public, right? In public, oh, we done.
Oh, wow.
That's a wrap. And I will call you Uber.
He call you Uber.
Hey, I will call you Uber. That, bruh.
Your Uber is on the way.
Bruh, delete my number. I'm walking away. Bruh, we done. I'm going to give somebody, hey.
They come. Yeah, bro.
In
when I ain't around,
wait
I
a minute,
know how
I'm
you do
53 years old and you yelling at me like I'm 12 years old in front of people that I don't know or are my friends. You think you're finna get away with that? Oh, the hell you ain't? Oh no, bro.
You close in the crowd. That's how you give it up, Joe. Joe, that's how y'all do.
Bro, let me tell you something, ladies. One thing will not be happening. Okay, let me look into this camera. Let me look into that camera. Is that camera on? Yeah. Let me look at that camera right there. Okay, what's not gonna be happening right now is you talking to me freaking crazy and think that's okay. Okay, we're not gonna do that. That right there will get you fired quick. Okay.
Wait a minute. How did you get back on me?
Ain't nothing to do with you. But I'm gonna fire you because I'm mad.
Oh. What?
I'm gonna come back and fire you because I'm mad. But no, man. Because you know, but that I think men and women, you spend more time on the attack that you think that's an attack than actually understanding why the person is mad. And would that be a correct assessment?
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody's telling you something, I got to make sure that I'm coming correct. Erica said a great thing. Erica B said a great thing. Her man and her understands how to talk to one another. That's great when you are mature. And I think, like I'm saying, old 45, 50, you know, where I am 53, we don't have those issues often, right? You don't. Because for the most part, we're going to get quiet. We're going to ghost each other, or we're just not going to say nothing. It ain't too many women, but there was one.
Hey, I give you another one that the young folks use. This is another one that the young folks use. You can use this when you get mad. Ain't nothing like a little bit of straightening.
What the hell does that mean?
Ain't nothing like a little bit of straightening. That's standing on business.
He said, we stand on business and then like a little
means that your approach a little bit of straightening.
Okay, so you put a warning out there.
A warning.
Okay, like that. Okay. So hey, D, ain't nothing like a little bit. Oh, on TikTok, say what now?
Say what now?
So D, when me and you be going at it, baby,
ain't nothing like a little bit straight.
Ain't nothing like a little bit straight now. I feel attacked. I feel attacked.
That's the hat. That's the hat getting thrown up.
And he ain't like a little bit straight. He ain't like a little bit straight. That's my garbage hat. Hey, Shaw, ain't nothing like a little bit straight now. So basically, but I consider it a threat. Okay, I'm gonna say, are you threatening me?
I'm not threatening you.
Are you consider it a threat?
I'm standing on business.
I'm standing on business too. I'm 10 toes down.
All right, then.
All right, then. So what we saying?
Bet.
Bet.
Wait. Understood. Understood.
Hey, Doris, if you want to talk on topic, let me know and I will bring you in. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
My cheeks hurt.
What the hell we just talking about?
I'm so proud. I mean, I got you doing this. I'm proud of myself right now.
Dee said she want all smoke. Okay, so
All
okay.
the smoke.
But okay. Somebody said want to come in. If you want to talk on topic, please say you want to talk on topic.
Please say that you're talking on topic. We'll invite you in.
We'll invite you in. Okay, so yeah. Standing on business. And what the other was?
Nothing like a little bit of straight.
Nothing but a little bit of straight. I think. Yeah. See, Eric, I don't know if I can bring you in, Eric. Yeah. You
to all the subs.
Okay. All the people subscribers?
All the subscribers to the Joe Lockett Show on Facebook or on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
If you drop your emails in, you can be a part of the show.
Okay.
But this is only for the subscribers.
Okay. So if you are a subscriber, if you drop and you don't have 1,000, drop your email and then nephew can send you an invite. If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I can send you an invite and we can pop you in from there. Just make sure you have.
But you have to be a subscriber to the show. If you subscribe to the show and you don't have 8,000 people, right?
But you subscribe to the show.
Inbox us your email address, right? And if you because we're gonna check if you're a subscriber and you want to be on the show, you want to talk on the show, hit us up and then you can talk on the show. Okay, then that's only for people who have subscribed to our show through Facebook or Instagram, where we are, right? We'll check on that. Erica B says in Atlanta, I was in contentious marriage. We're going to have to work through conflict without disrespect.
You can't be using them big words on me. I'm glad I know what it is, but
no, but
I'm using context clues on Lolo.
Erica B, many can't do that. But here's the thing. Erica is like a sister to me, right? Been knowing her Erica and I have been knowing each other since I had my radio show at 6 o'clock in the morning. Erica's on my radio show at 6 o'clock when I was on 10 years ago. So I've been knowing Erica for a long time. And she's helped me understand a woman's plight, nephew, through her eyes. Okay?
Be over here now.
We're good.
Mm-hmm.
And then you send them over here. And what I'm gonna say about that is come and say it about this, right? To show it to you. But I do know for women specifically, because I'm a man, I've dealt with a lot of women. They operate from trauma. Let me say that again. They operate their life, their relationships from trauma. They treat you from trauma. Whether they were abused as a child, they were neglected by their parents, or the last dude that they was with did them wrong. Not saying, ladies, that men don't do that, because I don't know. If you ladies want to come onto the show, please, you guys can come onto the show and hit us up, and we'll bring you on the show. You can discuss this with me about the men. Boy, I'm not a man, so I don't do it. I don't do that. But it's childhood trauma, and a lot of times if you're in a relationship with somebody you love, you don't understand that it comes from trauma, right?
Yeah.
Some women are traumatized to the point, bro. I can say how stern I am, and I'm not going to put up with it. And that's fine for me because I'm protecting myself. But a person like Erica, she truly needs a man who sees her trauma. And I'm not saying it in a bad way to my sister. I'm not. But what I'm saying is because everything she done been through, she needs a man who's going to understand for you to be with a beautiful, successful woman like me, you're going to have to be this guy for me. No, I'm talking about Erica Bunker. Erica. I'm talking about Erica in Atlanta, another one in Houston. Okay, so let me say this, to Erica Bunker. Okay, and she knows that I'm speaking from the heart because I love her. In a relationship now, so much it's physical abuse or whether it's financial abuse, right? They have dealt with trauma.
Real quick.
Yes.
I'm lost.
Yes.
Financial abuse, what that look like?
Financial abuse means when a man takes advantage of a woman and have a woman paying for everything because she's his wife and she feels she has to hold him down and is bothering her. It becomes traumatizing because he make her feel like if you don't do this, you're wrong for not doing it because you're my wife.
Dudes do that?
Of course they do, bro. Some dudes. And women love a man so much that she'll go get a second. Bro, let me tell you, let's be honest. There are women that that will go out there and sleep with other men to take care of their household for a man.
Debbie dude.
But I'm saying it's financial trauma. She loved him so much, she would go take on a second job. He's not a deadbeat. Help him. And so she would go out and do more for the household. That's financial trauma for a woman. Even though she in her mind's like, dude, you need to be taking care of me. Verbally, he beats her down, okay, and make her feel like you ain't doing enough to try to help me out. And you sit there complaining, well, you need to go do this for us. And a woman will say, because you're my husband, because we got a family, yeah, I feel I need to do it, but she's fighting against herself. That's traumatizing for a woman who really believes that she shouldn't be doing it. That's traumatizing. Trauma is different on many levels. And it's a lot of dudes out there, ladies and gentlemen, that has traumatized women, right? And they operate in relationships with a person like me that's ready to move forward in trauma, right? And it takes a strong man to understand, like Erica Marker, she has a man that understands her. She understands him. They're able to grow together in that world that traumatized. But let me fighting through her stuff. She didn't give up on love. And looks like my sister then found somebody that she loved, and I'm very happy for. But most women, and I know men do this, nephew. A lot of women operate from trauma. Trauma is very vibrant in the dating world, and a lot of men don't recognize a woman that operates from trauma. And you can't reach a woman, bro, if she's traumatized. You can't. A lot of men have damaged or childhood things have damaged women, and they are getting through life the best damn way they can, right? They've been holding on, right? Some women that I know left home early because they got pregnant, right? Mama kicked them out the house, or mama, they wasn't getting along with their mama. They came from a single parent home. They got a kid in high school. That's true. Had a kid from high school. Now you're trying to latch on to the first man that want to be with you. 9 times out of 10, if you're 17, 18 years old, the man that's going to latch on to you is going to be an older man that's going to take advantage of you. But you're trying to find love. That's traumatizing for a woman. She's going to go through a couple of guys before she get to a real good guy. By the time she gets to a real good guy, she's never going to trust that guy that she's with, because the guys that was there before, they didn't care about her. They cheated on her. They lied on her. They did all those other things. You see what I'm saying? And guys like us, only thing we see that you was a high school teenager with a kid. You see what I'm saying? But when a woman that most women, same from my experience, ladies, that has been high school, a lot of women that has had high school pregnancy, they trusted older men because older men was there and giving them the love and the money that other people was not giving them. The baby daddy they got pregnant with, he was nowhere to be found. He got ghosted. So she's left with a child. She was, and he would take her to McDonald's. It was for the baby, and they were good. That guy, because the dad wouldn't allow that. But I'm just being honest with what I have seen and what women have told me. Okay, that's traumatizing. By the time she turns 30, nephew, guess what? You or me don't, well, you won't see it, but by the time she gets 30 or 40 years old, she's 50, right? And she meets me. Guess what I don't see? The 20-year-old Shaw, the 20-year-old Gil, the 20-year-old Sassy, the 20-year-old Penny, the 20-year-old Cam, or the 16-year-old that went through that. I have no idea. She never got that taken care of. She never talked to anybody. She internalized it. She went on with her life. But guess what that woman does not do, nephew? She doesn't trust a freaking man at all. It has nothing to do with him. She's traumatized. So the woman that's gaslighting you or checking through your phone or doing everything else is because every other man that she ever had in her life, he lied to her. With her baby, abandoned her. She's traumatized. But how the hell am I supposed to know that at 53? You think she's going to tell me that? Most women, a lot of women, operate from trauma. And us as men, when we get to 45, 50 years old, we have no idea what she have internalized and dealt with. But when she get with a good man, she effed it up. When a woman that's been traumatized and has not had it, man, because he can be the best and it never got fixed. And it happened to her because she never shared it to him. And if she shared it with him, he gonna say, "You 50 years old. You ain't over that yet?" That would be me.
Why would you insert yourself?
Because that's true, bro. That, bro, until a woman broke this down to me, bro, I couldn't see the 16-year-old Penny or D or Cam or Drop Dead Go. I couldn't see them, bro. Because I'm looking at the 53-year-old you that seems like you got it all together. You see what I'm saying? When you look at women in their 40s and 50s that got a house, they got a car, they got a job.
They operating through trauma.
Some of them are. Some of them are. Man, some of these girls that been through, some of these women have been mistreated by their fathers. Done unspeakable things to them that they never, let me say this again, America. Some women walking around have dealt with things that they never told anybody. Anybody in the world, they never shared it. They internalized it and kept moving. And it only comes out when somebody tried to get very close to them and show them pure, unadulterated, unconditional love. And that woman sometimes cannot return it because she's traumatized. And guess what? The man don't have any idea what that is. He take it as something's wrong. She can't tell him because she ain't never told anybody. You see what I'm saying? A traumatized woman. How she's 50 years old and she ain't never told nobody. She found this good guy, right?
Yeah.
All of a sudden she's going through this. She this is about 38, 40 years. You think the first guy that she's gonna is have told me that. And like drop dead, it's a trigger, right? The first guy that ever showed her that, there you go. Thanks for saying that. The first guy that showed her what you're showing her was, and see, a nephew. Let's think about this, nephew. Let me get into this a little bit more. No. But I gotta be honest because a lot of people don't talk about this. The woman that is going through this, the first person that ever showed her what, how to say this? Let me put this to right because y'all know what I'm trying to say. The man that she fall in love with at 53, what he's trying to show her is the right thing. But the first time she was ever shown that from anybody was the guy that traumatized her. You see what I'm saying? So this guy that's trying to love you triggered what the guy at 16, 17, or 20 years old did to you. The guy that's 53 or 54 don't know that. She don't know how to tell this man that she's 53 years old that I'm dealing with something from 16, 17, and 20 years. Right? Okay. How do you deal with trauma? How do women cross trauma and talk to the man about that? Let's read some of these comments out here. We think it's a scam. Very true. Real talk. She has to trust the process or move on. Let the past dictate your future. It's not that easy though, Valerie. You know that. We wait for the other shoe to drop all the time. Exactly. Kim said when you're open up sometimes, when you open up, they sometimes turn it, yeah. Your mind all over you, your mind is all over again. Sometimes we must meet a couple of frogs before meeting a good one. Ladies, I don't know how to tell you how to deal with any of this. I don't. I just know a woman or a few women has actually broke down to me and they was able to tell me because we're not in a relationship, right? We're not to me how this is going to do what the person who raped me as a kid is going to do. Grape. Use grape. Well, grape me as a kid was going to do, right? How do you know? How do I know that he's going to, you know what I'm saying? How do I trust him? Because the person that did it to me, right? I trusted them. And I know he's not doing that, but the way she explained to me is what he's doing brings back the memory of what they did. And so I can't get close to him and love him because I haven't got past what somebody else did to me. Right? And I haven't told anybody about it. I just dealt with it. How does that look? Right? How do you deal with trauma? Me, made sure that I was very, very well protected. And I've never been in a situation to where I felt like I was traumatized, right? So I don't know what that is. But when a few women explained it to me, nephew, wow. And I sat back and I listened, I'm like, man, women keep a lot of secrets, sometimes to protect the family, or protect a coworker, or protect herself to the family member that everybody think this person is God. You know what I'm saying? That they really nice, but they're really not. A woman holds a lot of protection for men that do the wrong thing, and they carry that around with them. And the men that does this stuff don't realize what they have done to that little girl or that woman. Nephew, how do you and I, as men, get better saying to y'all, how would you want a man that's in love with you to even approach that situation if you haven't told him, but you're acting a certain way? Can he approach you, ladies? Tell me, right? How does he earn your trust, D? How does that work? You know what I'm saying? Where does the opening come for a guy that loves you and want to be with you, D, sassy Cam? How do we do that? Even if I ask you, Cam, how do I ask you? Do I actually have you been abused or have anything? I mean, what did that conversation look like? Because I'm feeling at that point like you don't want me. I'm feeling ostracized by you. So I'm a little angry at the same time because I have no idea what you're going to do. All I feel is rejected by you. So how do I have a conversation with a traumatized woman when I'm feeling selfish at that point? I'm asking ladies here, seriously. Y'all talk to me. You. I'm asking a question, y'all. I'm not trying to be combative at this point. I'm not trying to debate you. I'm really asking because I think a lot of men and women need to talk about that.
With Joe.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know how the 50-year-olds do it.
Okay.
Or the 40s or even 35s.
Okay.
But that, if anything, that's the perfect time to get out of yourself. Especially if you're sincere on trying to figure out what it is. Like, if I can see that you have patterns, or you go into what they say, residual habits. Yeah, you go into those type of habits, and it's almost as if you're doing it to either escape or to ignore something. Then I'm got way, or were you untactful? Okay. Because now you're going to get them apprehensive most times, and then or they're going to give you limited information. They're not going to be as honest, and they would tend to keep information in than really feel free to let it out. So in those moments, that's when you do, even if it was in a way that was dismissive to you, or even if it's going to be in a way that will dismiss you, you have to get out of yourself on that if you want to stay with that person. I emphasize, if you want to stay with that person. That could also be the time to leave. But if you want to be with that person and you're concerned on what these patterns are coming from, and you want to help, because you can't stop it. More than likely, she's going to get back in these habits again. But if you want to help, you have to get first out of yourself and address the issue. Just try and ease into it.
Okay, so
it ain't a band-aid.
Okay, so I love what you're saying, but we really got to dissect what some people are saying on social media and then what you are saying, right?
Okay, because I ain't reading nobody else.
Yeah, but I'm reading the comments here, but you're in this situation as a man or a woman that do not know the person you're dealing with is going through trauma. She fine as hell. She got them yams. She looks good.
Or are you focused on that then, though?
Yes, because that's all I see.
Wait, hold on. Not when she's going through a trauma.
No, but I don't know she's going through trauma. I don't know D got traumatized. I don't know that she got raped as a kid or molested. I don't know. I don't know none of that. Joe. All I know is only thing I know is when I try to get close to her.
Joe.
What?
No, you're not going to know that in the beginning.
You're not going to. 3 months in.
No, but when it happens, how are you going to address it then?
D, I can't leave your jams alone. It's too big. It's in my Facebook.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just...
But that's like I said. It's not. A dude that's still going to choose her. Are you going to still want to be with her? I emphasize that. No, but I emphasize that though. If you are the person that will choose, hey, I can see past this for who this girl is outside of what she does, then that's when you start addressing how and why she is doing it, what triggered it, and then hacksaw it from there. Okay, why is this a trigger for you? Where did this stem from?
But nephew. Okay, and Cam, you may got some yams too, because you got K-A-Y-K-A-M, and you put Y-A-M, you may got Cam yam. So I don't know, Cam, you got yam? I'm just asking. Anyway,
I really do.
I heard what you're saying, but I got to answer these questions. You know, I got jokes too. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to keep it like.
Ain't nobody joking. You doing your whole thing.
I'm being serious, sir.
Yeah, please.
I understand what you're saying, nephew, but I'm still not in the place where that if you're saying what you're saying. Being you rejected me.
So are most of y'all older men not patient when it comes to that?
I don't think no man is patient when they don't know that okay, if you have never talked about this in life, mental illness, trauma, or anything, and
at this point, we can't even use that.
But the average man that's dating women or women dating a man, you're not going into it thinking about this.
No, you're not.
You take it as rejection. You don't look. That is not the first thing when a woman don't want to be touched or she back off or a man back off of you. You take it as something about you.
But Joe, this is when you say start reading into the woman and what else is she feeding you? What else are you getting from there?
Okay, but
because you're not her being standoffish or not wanting to be touched in ways or areas, but still she's engaging with you in ways where it can be that like that. That's just telling you that there's a trigger there.
Who in the hell for real?
Joe, if the dude or the patience into it, they're gonna ask questions. Them off
the slow burn, but I'm not trying to think that you got a mental issue.
And that's why I asked. That's what I asked. Are most of y'all older men not patient?
It ain't got nothing to do with the age.
That's a patient.
It ain't got a damn thing to do with age, bro. Stop that.
No, it don't. But I'm asking you because I'm
telling you. It ain't got nothing to do with age.
I've seen dudes that if they like the girl, they'll be a little bit more patient to figure out a certain thing that's going on or what make her tick. No, if you just hollering at her and ain't nothing attached.
Oh, you see that? I'm saying, bro, age ain't got nothing to do with this.
Joe, oh my God. I left the age part alone. I can see you already didn't shut everything down and not listening.
I'm trying to listen, but go ahead.
Can you bring it down to octaves or you on like an 8 when I need you at a 6?
I go down. I'm just gonna stop talking.
Thank you, sir.
I'm just gonna stop talking. Hey,
oh my God.
You.
Yeah. You made me. Like you going into it real wild. You see that? You acting like a baby. You throwing a whole tantrum. You stomping through the hallway. That's why girls ain't dealing with you right now. Mr. Side Dude for America. Yeah, it's a slow burn, man. Ain't nobody doing. If this is the girl that you want to deal with, if it's the girl that you are choosing, sir, Mr. I want to see her as a wife. You always talking about marriage and stuff. If that's the person, then you're gonna go into this with it. You're gonna chop it down. You're not gonna just ask, have you been great before? Or what's your trauma? Like, that's unrealistic, Joe. That's super duper unrealistic. You probably gonna ask questions. And if you see she feeding you different type of energy that's not really turning you off, but it's showing you she got a trigger, you gonna ask where the trigger stem from. And then you gonna ease it in there. Like that makes the most sense for me. You gonna have to do this, Trump. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? I see. Hold on. Hey, I'm reading y'all stuff off of my phone. But yeah, man, like you should wait if you care. Yeah, I'm with you, Drop Dead. I'm with you. You should wait, or if you really trying to figure out the woman for real, and she ain't just a smash, or you ain't just going to Pound Town. All right, I'm gonna ask certain things. If she's not willing to get there that yet, then cool. I know what it is. I know there's a trigger there, so I'm not gonna trigger it no more, or if I can help it. And when she ready to say it, then she gonna say it. But asking right off the back, no, that's untactful, bro. Anybody will kick you off like that. I kick off folks that coming at me, asking me what my trauma is right off the back. I ain't trying to address it right now. I'm trying to chill, get to know you. It just happened that you triggered something. And
situation and I don't like what's being said, I'm gonna walk away before I say something. And that's what I did.
But what will provoke you to have to say something like that?
Because I disagree with you, sir.
No. You said if you don't like what they're doing or how they're giving you or the energy that they're placing towards you, you said I'm gonna walk away before I say something. What will force you to have to say something there, or make you feel like that's the time to?
Because when I'm addressing what you're saying, I felt attacked.
Okay, and this is where you begin to have the conversation and stop. This is the real critique right here. The real one.
Yeah, I do need a hug. Where you at? D, where you at? I do need a hug.
That's when you really do get the critique off.
D, you live in Alabama. You can come give me a hug real quick.
Nah, she said you traumatized, bro.
That's why I need a hug.
Oh, God.
You give me a hug, Cam. Okay, well, Cam gonna give me a hug, and Tam's gonna give me. See, Tam just gave me a hug. Shar giving me a hug. Okay, I feel better now. Okay, I got some internet hugs. I feel better. I can talk to you now, nephew.
Oh, I'm done. So what you got to say
about what,
Mister? I feel like I'm gonna have to say something.
I feel like you attacked me a few minutes ago.
You felt like I attacked you.
I feel like you attacked me, sir.
Hey, I was just critiquing.
That was not a critique.
That's not. Nah, I was just critiquing. It sounds like you and your feelings. That's a personal issue.
Now, with that being said, right there, it's real talk, y'all. How do we deal with it? No, seriously. Because see what just happened?
Yeah.
Right? That right there.
I don't appreciate being the example either.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you. Oh, Maria, send me some hugs. Thank you guys for the hugs. I appreciate it. A lot of people send me a love. I appreciate that. But seriously, nephew, that's what happens.
That is what happens.
How do we deal with that? Because you and I, right? We got love for each other. You my nephew. You know what I'm saying? I love you to death. We can fight, but real talk. If it was a man and a woman here, that wouldn't have went so easy.
No. Not like person is
in a relationship, right? And so when that man or woman tell you, well, that sounds like a personal issue, you're like, damn you, right?
Yeah.
and you ain't going nowhere, right? Think about what I'm saying, y'all. This is what's going to happen to some people over the holiday weekend, right? How do you handle that
at Thanksgiving table,
bro? How many people have had an argument before on the drive to Thanksgiving dinner or on the way back home?
Oh, two is terrible because you just killed the vibe for me and around all my folks. And then on the way back home, I don't know, that probably just as bad.
Drop Dead Gordon said the walls would come down if you just wait, okay? Self-care, seek help, fix your mess.
They tell you to seek help.
Yeah, I mean, but we got to think about what we're saying, ladies and gentlemen, right? If you're in love with somebody,
He just said, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey, what's up,
bro? You can't in there, bro.
But how do you deal with that, bro?
For me,
I love what St. Louis just said. She said we're arguing with aluminum foil plates. But we can get the hell up out of here,
man. What?
I love that. But he says I don't see a lot of empathy in these comments because it's not.
Most cases, most folks is not showing empathy anyway.
When you're mad, bro, man, you can have this conversation because we know what we're talking about. But let's just put yourself in a hypothetical. Well, no, the real situation that you dealt with. If y'all think about, the arguments you've had with a man or a woman, right? Was your first thought when you got mad at them that they went through something early on in life? Or were you mad at them? No. And if they said something to you, you took it personal.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You felt attacked. And so you spent more time dealing with what they said than what they may be going through. None of us, I'm going to be honest, bro, we ain't thinking about what we... Bro, come on. You know what I'm saying?
In real time, none of what your trauma was, or how it happened, or even the fact that it was there is popping up when you come at me a certain type of way.
Exactly. The boss, you're absolutely right. A lot of people that are married still are traumatized.
But this is what I say. Because most times, most of us is finna bump on their head. They're gonna do exactly what we just said, and it's not gonna be addressed.
It's not. Yeah.
But all I can say is the cleanup. That's the only part I can address too. Because in knowing and realistically that you're going to mess this up, but hopefully that you take this into account. For the folks that mess up, that's when you hit the cleanup edge and start asking questions outside of yourself. That's when you start asking questions to get to know them. But I only did
have to deal with it. Okay. CI30 1090 says only if you listen to hear versus listening to respond. Okay.
That's hard. That's really hard.
Exactly.
Because when somebody is coming at you, let's just say this is a moment where you was in your trauma, but I received it in a certain type of way. I wasn't heated beforehand,
right?
But now you got me there,
right? I'm not trying to listen.
Yeah, my listening ears is turned off. I just hear you loud.
Thank you. And like I said, being in these comments, talking about it on this show is very easy for all of us to do. In the heat of the moment, do we go to what we are actually saying here? And I'm going to say most of us don't. We don't look at our mate no more that this is the woman or the man. You know what I'm saying?
We'll be on the way to Thanksgiving.
But I'm gonna be honest, bro. The first thing you ask yourself is why. you ask yourself, why is she or he doing this? You don't say, well, my baby may be traumatized or my baby may be going through something. We don't think like that's not how human beings are built up. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what we say. That ain't what we go through. Honestly, I don't think so. If your person is honest or cares, we say we are going through something and are not ready to, I guess, ready to respond. Maybe that's true, nephew. I think people are going to deal with it in their own way. I'm not going to tell anybody how to say this.
I think most folks just want to mess this up.
And rightfully so. No, rightfully so. I think you should mess it up until and be able to talk about it. I'm rude. Some people sometimes I'm jaded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm jaded towards certain things, right? Traumatized, I wouldn't say so because I give every woman in my life that I talk to a clean slate. One thing I have learned how to do, and this has work I had to do on myself. I have to trust Drop Dead Gorgeous. I have to trust Cam. I have to trust D. I have to trust you until you give me a reason not to trust. Is that fair? You see what I'm saying? I can't look at you and say, you're probably going to do the same thing that old girl did to me. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that because I'm now looking for a red flag. What I've learned to do is I'm going to give you a clean slate. You remember when you was in school, nephew? And I didn't understand this when I was in school. It made no sense to me. It really did until it probably hit me till no sense, right? Because I ain't did nothing. So in my mind, how I got 100? Because the teacher would tell you, everybody start from 100. It's up to you. Do you keep it or not?
Oh, what they tell you in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And all of your grades is supposed to impact your 100 score.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
man.
when I was a kid, that made no sense to me. Right?
Yeah.
That made no sense to me because I'm like, I ain't did nothing. So how can me doing something mess with the score?
You ain't the only. Hey, it's a lot of teachers that said that crap was bogus. Hey, they tell everybody you got zeros. You failing until you not otherwise.
Right, but my teachers told us everybody got an A.
Yeah.
It's up to you to keep it.
Yeah.
That made no sense to me. But
I had an old school teacher that told me that.
So when I'm dealing with a woman, if I'm dealing with sweet what is this? Sweet mommy, I guess sweet mommy.
Yeah.
If I'm dealing with Tams or I'm dealing with Cam, I got to give you ladies not ex or somebody did to me. Didn't do that to me yet. Did nothing.
I got a question though.
Sure.
Are you willing to take L's from your woman?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm an L to her too. In the beginning, if I meet a woman for the first time, right? We're both L's until we turn them into W's.
Nah.
What are you saying?
I don't mean L's is losing.
Okay.
I mean L's is lessons.
Oh, for sure. Definitely. In a relationship that I decided to be in a relationship in, bro, it's definitely going to be a lesson learned in what to do. But still, I take the education and the knowledge from their relationship, but I don't use it as a weapon against Tams.
No, I mean, as far as when you're dealing with a woman with trauma. And this is what I meant by it.
Okay.
I would take the L that's going to come from us, at least addressing the situation as the lesson.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, know how to address it and deal with it properly.
Okay, so with that being said, right, and I love the way you put that. Yes, I do take the lesson, but now because I'm 53, right, years old, if I see something with a woman, I don't have a problem asking her the question out front. I don't wait. I will actually ask,
You think that helps?
I don't know, but I do want to know upfront because a lot of times people won't tell you. And I would say, I don't mean any offense, right? And if I'm wrong, please tell me I'm wrong. But have you ever dealt with any kind of traumatizing situation that you haven't dealt with that may be a problem between you and I, right? That's the way I would put it, right? Because now you can recognize certain things, and that may not be their case, but you want to at least alleviate that from the table because if that's not the problem, then it's between y'all. You see what I'm saying? So I'm now more mature enough to ask, do you suffer? To feel comfortable enough to tell me, I'll go ahead and ask the uncomfortable question. I'm going to address the elephant in the room if I see it on a more than 2-time basis. I will ask the question. I will.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm a slow burner because I'm not trying when I'm getting to know her or if we're in the early parts of our situation until I see it needs to be addressed or it can't be ignored. I'm going to continue to be an addition instead of the solver. Because if
you can't solve that problem,
though. No. But she's gonna want me to.
No, she's not.
Depending on who you're dealing with,
the woman don't want you to solve that problem. They want you to understand it.
Understanding it to a degree,
but you can't solve
solving the problem for us.
Okay, I'm gonna let that go and say okay.
And then we won't have the misunderstanding problem. But no, I'm not doing that early in the beginning because that's not the most important thing to me right there. And I'll admit it. Your traumas or whatever it is that you have in the past is not at all the most important thing with me when I'm dealing with you. I want to understand who you are as a person outside of trauma and the likes and dislikes. I want to get to know you in the positive sense before we have to address the negative baggage that's already there. Because I got some too. But the last thing I want to do when I'm with somebody and I want to enjoy myself is mention the negative baggage that I have already there. I'm trying to be more of a positive light. I'm trying to be more of the enjoyment side before go. I mean, I'm just being, but it's different ways to deal with that. Well, I said, you're a slow burner. Well, for me though, it's as far as why I'm like that. I've dealt with a lot of people, not just females, but a lot of people who tend to trauma dump on me because I can listen and I can give them not an unbiased opinion, but more of the listening ear. And for me, that's one of my own traumas. I like to keep stuff lighthearted. If you're forcing me into a serious moment, you're not getting me. You're getting a person that doesn't have too much feeling towards stuff. Right. And for me, that's not an state that I like to be in. Exactly. That's not a state that makes me comfortable when I'm dealing with people. So if you force me into a serious mode or a serious place, it's hard for me to get back lighthearted. So I would rather in my own boundaries when I'm dealing with people.
I'm gonna say this. I get what you're saying. I think anybody, if you're dealing with trauma, or if you're dealing with anything, everybody have to deal with it in their own fashion. The reason why we're having this conversation today is because the holidays are coming up, and I see a lot of people lose relationships or get into they get into arguments that's not really an argument because they don't understand the other person, right? And I think a lot of times when we're going through life, is somebody attacking you or they're critiquing you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are they attacking you or they're critiquing you? You know what I mean? And I think we need to understand, that sometimes the way your mate is coming off at you, and I'm just gonna say that if you believe your man or your woman loves you, they're never attacking you, right? It's not an attack.
What if it's not an attack, but easy? They're not attacking you when there's critique. But if you can't weed in between that because you haven't addressed things, their critique, I'm not going to see it like that.
I understand that. So
you need to address your traumas.
People need to address their traumas, but even if you don't address your traumas, understand that you may lose people in your life until you do.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
True.
Because if you're traumatized by whatever situation, it is not other people's responsibility to understand what you've been through. Number one, when they don't know that you've been through it. And then number two, that they don't have to really deal with that. It's not their problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't give me a choice.
You know what I'm saying? So St. Louis says, I have trust issues. I know mine. But having trust issues, man, why do I want to go 200 with you? You see what I'm saying? Because now, I'm going to say this, and let's just keep it real on this show, okay? If I got to go above and beyond the Call of Duty, your ass better be worth it.
It is click late.
but I'm just being honest. Can I just be honest with you, right?
Yeah.
If I'm going to go beyond what I need to do to be with you, you better be worth it. You know what I'm saying?
And then when you said that, she said, "Oh, so we suing for traumas now?" That just made it.
But I'm just saying though, nobody, right, want to deal with somebody's stuff if I don't see the worth in it for me.
Yeah.
We're all selfish. We're all selfish. I'm okay without you right now. Why in the hell I want to deal with your trauma? Why would I want to do that? You know what I'm saying? If I got to really love you, with it. Or I want you to deal with it. That's a lot for a person, bro. That's a lot of love up front. That's a lot of patience. Why the hell would I have that for you?
So much is given, much is required.
That's what I'm saying. So you damn well, you better show me something. And I'm just being proud. That is the honest God truth for anybody listening to this show, a woman or a man. Don't sit there and tell me, I think he's a good man and I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. No, the hell you're not. That man gonna have to be and show you something for you to go that extra mile for him. You'll go an extra mile, but you ain't finna go 2 or 3 with that man. Stop that. You ain't finna go 2 or 3 miles with this woman when you don't know them like that. You know what I'm saying? So hold
on. I agree with Erica Monker though.
What she like?
Everyone is dealing with something, whether you admit it or not.
Of course. Very, very true. Very true. But do they have to deal with it? But that is not the obligation of the other person. Like I said, for me, you damn well better be worth it. And I better see it. If I want to be with you, I got to see something in you that I want to truly work with you. You know what I'm saying? I want to be with you like that for real, for real. Because, bro, if you're single like me, what the?
Hey, I'm telling y'all now, I be lying.
I'm so down with you.
Is this trauma?
But see,
yes.
But and this is what I say, right? Let's keep it 100 with everybody on the show, okay?
Okay.
Women want you to deal with what they're going through, but a woman is quick as hell to leave a man if he ain't living up to the potential, regardless of what he's going through, trauma, mental illness, or what. They out of there. Let you trying to hear you. You ain't got your stuff together. I ain't got. Y'all ain't gonna deal with that, man.
With the man as a project.
Gail,
she does have.
Gail, y'all saying not true. And it depends on, I'm with you, right? But, okay, Erica Baxter, stop it. Y'all are not dealing with a man, right? That y'all just met. Like I said, this is about just meeting. Zane, a man you done fell in love with, y'all done been through some stuff, and you got a soul tie with the dude. I ain't talking about that. You got a soul tie with a ninja, cool. But I ain't talking about that. Stop it. That's what we talking about. I'm talking about you as a woman just met a man. You are single, and you see some red flags, right? Your ass ain't finna deal with no doggone trauma. You ain't looking at no whatever going. You ain't finna deal with that man in the beginning. You may get that man one shot, and y'all already told us if our finances ain't right, if our credit ain't right, you ain't gonna be there. So you gonna sit there and tell me if my money ain't right, you ain't gonna be there, but you gonna deal with my trauma too? What the hell, you're not?
I got financial traumas.
Women are saying you ain't gonna go to Applebee's or Cheesecake Factory, but you gonna deal with my trauma?
Nah, those two things didn't even compute.
If you don't take me to a certain spot, you won't go with me, but you gonna worry about my trauma when we just meet. But women want you to understand their plight, right? So that's why I say, as a man, I'm standing on 10, standing on business, okay?
I ain't paying for nothing called Tyrone 2023. No. Applebee's has a decent steak.
Okay. Oh, I know. Cam. Okay, but y'all know what I'm saying, right? Y'all, we playing, but I'm just being honest. Y'all have cut dudes off for less, right?
Way less.
Y'all.
A bunch of stuff on one of his other girls.
Dudes off for a hell of a lot less, and you just cut. The way he said something, you didn't even think of. I don't like it. I'm out here. You ain't gave that one iota of a thought for that dude. So don't sit here and try to tell me like I understand y'all got some nice, pretty answers on social media, but real talk, nah.
Man, I got one trauma story. It's from one of my homeboys. He laugh about it now because it's years later. But okay. Man, I told him, bro, I saw a supervillain come to life all in real time.
Okay.
Called this girl. On the phone, speakerphone. Got us on. We in the car. This is car radio.
Right.
Why she talking to him? Dude not hiding his voice at all. He done. I was like, bro, just turn it off. Just turn it off. And you can look at it in his eyes. Who? I mean, terrible.
Did he cry?
He cried.
Yeah,
I didn't. I won't even hold that against him.
Yeah,
because he looked, bro.
And
I saw his eyes, bro. I was like, bro, I ain't even. I looked away. I was just, go ahead, have your mama, bro. I'm gonna get out the car.
I would have gave him a tissue.
Yeah, bro.
I would give him the whole car, bro.
I was like, bro, I saw a super villain in real time, and I tell you, bro, he beast mode right now. He look like a whole Tekken fighter. Like, but you can tell that spurred a certain type of trauma now. And now when he deals with females, he does, he like with you, bro. I ain't putting all that in what? For what?
But bro, that's where a lot of bro, and that's what I'm saying. That kind of stuff, the woman who's dealing with him don't realize what he went through.
She don't.
You know what I'm saying? So she got a dog on her hand. You know what I'm saying?
She do.
She got a straight up beast that has no mercy on her, right? Unfortunately. And women do the same thing, right? Dudes do the same thing to women, right?
So they do.
So that's what I'm saying. We don't
this deep.
I was sitting out there there.
That's sad.
On me, so that's why we got all these nets. Let's see. St. Louis, you ain't lying though. He might go postal. That's low down. It's very low down. Eric
it is,
and no right now at this age, you 53. Do you really want to think you're going to deal with a woman in her? I guess you want to say trauma.
That's a good question. But
I'm and I want to answer very truthfully. If I know you, and been knowing you for a while, and I'm in love with you, you know what I'm saying? If I've been knowing you for a minute,
there's a lot of caveats.
No, but I'm saying if I want to deal with you in your trauma, I'll answer like this. If I just met you, no, okay, I'm not going to have the patience for it. I don't want to get to know you and then know your trauma too. No, I don't. I know you, but if you really haven't dealt with it at all, and it's going to affect our chemistry as a relationship, our relationship going forward, no, I don't want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? That's for somebody else. I don't have the patience for that. I need a woman who kind of knows that she wants to be in a relationship with me, and I can get some kind of affection for you. If I got to work that hard in a relationship with you, unfortunately, yeah, you need to go ahead and let me go.
Yeah.
That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, that may sound harsh, but I'm just being very honest.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? If I just met you, no, I don't want to deal with your trauma. Sorry. You know what I'm saying?
At on weekend, you pick and choose your battles, bro.
Yeah. And like I said, that may sound very harsh to the woman that maybe like me and going through something, but
if she was on the other foot, she would like that option.
Maybe she would. Maybe, and a woman would say, well, if it was you, I'd do the same thing. Well, that's you, baby. I'm not doing it for you.
I was just
but that women going through something you told me up front. Like time to play games with it, and I'm not going to waste your time. And I don't expect a woman to waste her time with me. Yes, sir. Oh, what the shirt say?
My life, my choice, my time.
Hey, bro, that's why this motto of this show, our merch that says "My life, my choice, my time" makes all the sense in the world, right?
Hey, man, just say that when you're dealing with somebody you see trauma.
And again, let me be a little bit hard. Let me get a little soft.
Oh,
I understand that you're going through it, and I sympathize for you. But I'm gonna tell you what church people will do. I'm gonna pray for you, but I got to keep it moving.
Oh yeah, and that's what they do in church.
I would drop a prayer for you, and I will continue to pray for you. But I got to go move with somebody else who's not dealing with what you're dealing with. And I'm sorry, but see, I'm not the one who did that to you, so it's not my responsibility. Somebody said, "Let us pray." You know what I'm saying? But see, I'm laughing at the comment, y'all, but I'm not laughing at. I want And through the holidays, you've lost somebody or broken up with somebody, right? Be very mindful that most people are not going to understand your mood swings on a whim. They're not. And so you better recognize or try your best to recognize that you need to handle yourself in a certain way or just don't be around people, right? Because you're going to expect a certain reaction when you may not get it. And people, if you are in a relationship with somebody that you think may be going through something, as everyone have said on our social media feeds today, show a little grace, show a little patience. Because if you love that man, if you love that woman, 9 times out of 10, nephew, they're not trying to attack you. They do love you. Something else is going on right there. And instead of getting angry and to talk about it, just because you want to talk about their problems. Let me say this again. Just because you want to talk about their problems over the holidays don't mean they want to talk about their problems with you over the holidays. Let me say that one more time before we get out of here, nephew. Just because you want to talk about their problems over the holidays does not mean they want to talk to you about their problems over the holidays.
Be considerate.
And if you love them, hold space, give them time, and let it ride, and love them because they're not pulling away because they don't love you. If you know your mate loves you, they're not attacking you. They're not pulling away because they don't love you. It's something else. And you got to find the right time for y'all to have that conversation when it's right for them. They are ready. Not when you're ready, but when they are ready. And this is about love. This is about caring. And this is about a person you got time engraved with, right? You've been with them for a while, but you don't get it. Because like the one thing you can happen is women go into menopause, right? Some things trigger women that was not triggered and they didn't know they was going to be triggered until it happened. And they don't even know what it is. And that happened with men sometime too. So if you love that person, leave on this note. If you love that person enough, right? They are only critiquing or asking a question. They are not attacking you. Just think about this. The person who say they love you and you believe they love you, why would they attack you? They wouldn't. So let us stop taking it as an attack and take it as a critique or a warning sign something else is going on. Can we do that? That's all we ask. Shark Cam, St. Louis. What am I gonna do with nephew? Y'all, Jitim Demo, Aistimas, Eat Liberty. You stupid. I love y'all.
See y'all later.
Have a great night.